It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying in to Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off between the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, Robinson. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Completed over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. From the 39. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Daniels throwing on 3rd. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. 4th down, here's Daniels. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
His first throw is an interception. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. You're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. Wanted McLaurin, but it's intercepted. And the Cowboys have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got a first to begin the frame. First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Handoff here to Sanders. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage in that play.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
Throwing on first is Prescott. That's incomplete left side.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Go to 54, go to 54, wide in. Go to 54, wide in.
Prescott now on third down. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up fourth and long. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. It looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So that's going to make the field goal try a bit easier for them as the penalty gives them a free 5 yards. So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through, and that will get them on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He finds Brown right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Which is the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Commanders in need of some points before the break. Cowboys rush it in and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's where right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Down to the air here. Oh, try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just 1 play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it really break the backs of the defense.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throw on 3rd down. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. Looking to return from the 29. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for 1 more snap here before we reach halftime. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Prescott now off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Straight ahead with Williams. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
There we go.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Now Dak to throw. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Draw play. This is Williams. This is ahead for about 5. It was Mike Sanders still on that side.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Yeah, here we go. Right there, boy.
Here's 2nd and 5. That's completed right side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
This QB is making it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw. On him again, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. A 49-yarder in front of him here.
A 49-yard attempt.
And this one's off the mark. It's going to wind up short and too far right. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Surely not something they're too pleased about down on the field. But, Kate, with that miss, we got a lot of juice. We got an opportunity here to see a field goal and a chance to take this game to overtime.
Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 47-yard line.
From the 47. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Commanders trailed by a field goal. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, here we go.
Daniels now on 1st down. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's a difficult.
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders have taken the lead late. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Yeah, very
Here he is to throw. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Rams got it on the sideline. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Yeah, there we go. I take Friday.
Setting up to pass. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Trust. Kate, is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that first down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a first down for the offense.
To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Friday. Here we go, 47. 26.
He looked to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So it's second down coming up.
Here we go. 47. 26.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Commanders make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Dallas.